massa. Vou dar um pouco. Pronto, deve estar tudo funcionando. Olá pessoal, estamos aqui com mais um episódio de série Max. Agora está no caso do episódio 4, Abe Lincon Must Die, que eu considero que é um dos melhores episódios assim dessa temporada, que eu gosto bastante da história, bastante personagens interessantes. Bem, eu não sei se você viu no último episódio, ou vocês assistiram o último episódio. O que acontece é que eles conseguiu derrubar a máfia do brinquedo, tinha lá, só que aparentemente tinha algum agente secreto lá no meio. E aparentemente eles decidiram iniciar um plano B. Então, como podemos ver, essa conspiração do hipnose está tornando uma coisa bem grande. E pelo título, como já falou, com várias já dá para deduzir aonde eles vão se meter. Então vamos começar a jogar então. É um novo jogo.
I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
You know, Max, sneaking the bug into that exorcism was an uncharacteristic stroke of genius.
Demonic possession is the gift that keeps on giving.
What? Oh, Commissioner. No, that was, Max's aunt. Yes, 14 packs a day. What's that? Yes. Yes? No. Yes? Sweet suffering Saint Sebastian on the sousaphone in a short story by Susan Sontag. We're on our way.
Let me guess. Our friendly neighborhood demon just burnt down another monastery.
No, Max, we have a far more bloodthirsty adversary this time. The President of the United States of America.
Who?
The man's gone nuts. He's enacting all kinds of crazy new laws.
What else is new?
Federally mandated group hugs before, during, and after all major sporting events.
So?
He's curtailing civil liberties, threatening the environment.
Hey, that makes 3 of us.
And he's about to introduce mandatory gun registration.
Get the keys.
Bem, isso começou legal já. Dá pra ver que o presidente enlouqueceu, tá fazendo um monte de medidas. Então ele abraça as pessoas e pra ver no meio ambiente, até aí não tem nada demais. Mas no momento que ele decidiu instaurar a obrigatoriedade de existência de arma, parece que passou do limite para o Max. Então vamos lá, galera.
Sam, that we could have avoided this gruesome accident if you just let me drive.
And I have to point out that we could have avoided this gruesome accident if you hadn't jumped on my head shouting Jersey Devil, and firing your gun out the window.
I swear that woman was a dead ringer for him.
Well, here we are, standing in an open field west of the White House.
Let's go bring the hammer down on that so-called commander-in-chief.
Certo, como pode ver, aí chegou na Casa Branca e destruímos a caixa de correspondência deles. O que a gente pode fazer aqui?
At least the president has his priorities straight.
Olha só.
Please do not feed the submarine.
What can you feed a submarine anyway?
Nothing. Aren't you listening?
Bem, aí tem um submarino dentro do lago por algum motivo.
Most secure waiting pool on Earth.
Olha só que a gente encontrou nossa luva de boxe.
Hey, my missing boxing glove.
It's always in the last place you look.
Por algum motivo a luva de boxe está aí. Então a gente já sabe que vai ter que usar. Olha, rato aqui.
Jimmy?
Oh great! What are you guys doing here?
Oh, just saving the world. What are you doing here?
I happen to take my vacations at the White House, and I needed a little R&R. Speaking of which, beat it.
Certo, o Jimmy tá tirando férias na Casa Branca, parece.
There is a small mailbox here.
It's one of those ornamental mailboxes that doesn't actually open.
That's government efficiency for you. Your name here. For naming rights to this building, please contact the Office of Desperation Accounting.
Oh boy, can we, Sam? Please?
We'll see, little buddy.
Certo, então vamos entrar na Casa Branca.
Step aside, buddy. Freelance police.
Just a moment, sir. Papa Bear, this is Super Bowl. Possible situation at the front door. Talking dog and, rabbit trying to gain access to the OO. Please advise, over.
Super Bowl?
Yeah, that's a negative on the access permission, sir. I'll have to ask you and your little friend to step away from the White House.
Doggy Daddy, this is Loose Cannon. Request permission to pants this goon. Over.
Before we try physical violence, Max, let's try dazzling the man with our razor-sharp wit and labyrinthine logical conundrums.
Ah, emotional violence. Good plan.
Então, aqui.
Let us in, pal. We're freelance police, here to save the president.
I thought we were here to stop the president by any means necessary.
I was going to wait to mention that part, Max.
Either way, sir, you can't get inside. Orders.
Certo.
Seriously, Jack, let us in. It's a national emergency.
No can do, sir.
It's going to be tougher than I thought to trick this goon and get inside.
I heard that, sir. And it's going to be impossible.
Hey, no fair. You're not supposed to listen to casual asides.
It's in the job description, sir. Report all stage whispers, soliloquies, and casual asides to the proper authorities.
Curse them! They've thought of everything.
Finest security force in the world, sir.
Nossa, tem que saber tudo mesmo.
Don't you get bored guarding this door?
It's a rewarding job, sir. Doing my part. Keeping the president safe.
Hey, Super Bowl. I'd like you to smell these two handkerchiefs and tell me which one smells more like chloroform.
Not now, Max.
Certo.
Is that all you do? Guard this door?
That's my primary assignment, sir.
I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 100. Try to guess it while I drop increasingly heavy weights near your head.
What's your secondary assignment?
Varies. Receptionist, maintenance, light groundswork, public relations.
Public relations?
I'm a people person, sir.
They have you guys doing odd jobs too?
Cutback, sir. Employee Reduction and Consolidation Act of 2003. These sunglasses aren't cheap.
Hey, Super Bowl. What gauge syringe would be best for injecting you with a knockout serum? Just a hypothetical.
You really have time to do everything else and guard this door?
I make the time, sir. It's what I do.
Did you call yourself Super Bowl?
Codename, sir. I'm a bouncer. Secret Service humor.
And who's Papa Bear?
Section chief. Runs the operation. Protects the president.
Oh, Super Bowl. I get it.
I want to talk to your manager.
No can do, sir. He's with the president.
I've had enough of this.
Papa Bear, this is Super Bowl. Perps exiting Zone 4 now. Seem disgruntled. Stay on the lookout. Over.
Now can we push him down and beat him with sewage-filled garbage bags until he runs crying into the reflecting pool?
Tempting, Max, but these Secret Service guys hold a grudge.
Certo. Então a gente não pode bater no agente Super Bowl. E que mais? E aí se descobrir uma forma de distrair ele da porta. Como uma das funções dele é ser recepcionista, e a gente tem um telefone aqui.
Hey, this phone only takes Susan B. Anthony dollars.
It must be one of those stupid 555 phones.
Yes, actually. 555-1984.
Hey, Sam, did I ever mention how I've memorized pi to 1,000 decimal places? It's 3.14159265358979.
Do you have a piece of paper handy?
You want to write down the phone number?
I remember the number. I want to write myself a reminder to smother you with a pillow in your sleep.
Certo, então o que acontece? Então eles têm o número desse telefone registrado. Então como a gente pode tirar o Super Bowl daqui? É uma solução bem simples, mas requer a gente voltar pro escritório primeiro.
Where are we going, Sam?
Back to the office.
I'll drive.
Not while I'm alive.
Exactly.
Certo, como de praxe, a gente tem que primeiro visitar Sibyl e depois visitar o Bosco para saber o que eles estão fazendo. E geralmente é algo muito importante para solucionar os casos. Conversar com a Sibyl aqui.
Hey, Sybil. What's new in the world of frequent random career reassessment?
Hi, fellas. I'm really excited. I found the perfect job for me.
You don't say.
That's right. I, Sybil Pandemic, am now a professional matchmaker.
I thought I smelled phosphorus.
I thought I smelled that joke coming down the turnpike, burning oil and dragging its muffler.
It's a dating service, Max. I figured that if a smart, successful career woman like me could be having so much trouble finding a date, there must be plenty of other people who could use help.
You're having trouble finding your soulmate?
You don't know the half of it. It seems like all the guys I meet are total losers. No offense.
None taken. Hey!
Or else they're borderline psychopaths. No offense.
None taken. It's the borderline cases you have to watch out for.
What kind of man are you looking for?
Older men. Guys with a little history to them are such a turn-on. Oh, and tall men. And distinguished. And he should be experienced.
All right, enough already. Yes, I will go out with you, Sybil.
I thought she was talking about me.
Cartoon.
Could you find dates for Max and me?
Seriously? I mean, sure. Why not? Stranger things have happened, I guess. They must have. Somewhere.
I'm choosing not to be offended by that.
What do we need to do?
It's easy. Just submit an application.
What kind of stuff is on this application?
The usual. Your best traits and what kind of person you're looking for.
Hooks for hands! Hooks for hands!
When you're done, I'll put the application into my computer, which analyzes your personality matrix at 15 essential compatibility points.
I don't have a personality matrix so much as a personality vector.
Once we've found a match, you call your date and agree on a time and place. Let me help you guys out. Tell me your good points and what you're looking for in a date.
She should have an air of mystery.
Making frequent passing mention to her time on the chain gang, but when pressed, revealing nothing.
She should love animals.
Such as the elusive praying mantis, whose deadly but enthralling mating rituals she mimics.
You really know how to ruin the mood, Max.
Oh, and cybernetic implants, like an elbow that can connect to the internet.
I'm very spiritual.
A disciple of the Ancient Ones, enacting dark magic rituals to bring forth their reign again upon this earth. Rise, Shiggarath! Rise, Abyag Solam!
She should love the outdoors.
We frequently lock ourselves out of the office.
She should be tall.
At least 12 feet, or 4 meters if she's Canadian.
I lead an active lifestyle.
Always running from the authorities.
Dá pra ver então, já dá pra saber.
I can appreciate a person's inner beauty.
I even have my own sonogram machine.
That's all I can think of.
Oh, that's plenty. Now I'll just put your applications into the computer. And there it is. Max, it says your perfect match is...
Cybernetic laser eyes. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please.
Well, that's interesting. It says your perfect match is Sam.
Disturbing. And yet somehow not completely unexpected.
And Sam, your ideal soulmate is...
Wait for it.
Max.
Well, there goes another blow to the concept of a fair and just universe.
Hey, Sam, what do you say we never ever speak of this again?
Way ahead of you, little buddy. What's next on the career horizon?
Next? This is it. What could be a better job than helping people find their perfect match?
Volcano God.
Good point. I'll stick to the dating business, though.
How many couples have you managed to escort to romantic bliss?
So far, none.
None is the loneliest number.
But I've got a feeling things will start to pick up after the holidays. All that stress makes for a lot of messy breakups, and a lot of people looking for romance on the rebound.
So we have something to look forward to.
See you around, Sybil.
Certo, então como pode ver, a Sybil tá fazendo um serviço de encontros, só que é para especificamente ela encontrar alguém para namorar. Então a gente precisa se lembrar disso. Então ele vai agora para o Bosco antes de ir para o escritório. Então até o Bosco. Opa, tem alguma coisa nova aqui. Olha, o Chris está aqui.
Whoa, look, Max. It's our favorite cultist crackpot, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss. I want to buy something. Take my credit card. Put me on your mailing list. Anyone you want me to recruit?
You're supposed to give the Stockholm Syndrome a few days to kick in, Max.
Who has that kind of time?
Certo. Se você se lembra, o Hugh Bliss estava no episódio 2 do... que ele estava lá dos filmes de televisão, que a gente encontrou com ele lá. E ele é tipo de um mágico irritante para o Sam. E o Max tem uma enorme admiração por ele por motivos.
What's a big celebrity like you doing on our street, Hugh Bliss?
Why, I'm spreading the great news about prismatology!
The magic and science of unlocking the harmony of colors for a revolution in holistic personal and interpersonal well-being?
Now translated into 15,000 different languages, including Esperanto. Hooray!
Hooray!
Are the books selling well?
Selling? You can't put a price on imagination. You can't sell the wonder of a daydream or the laughter of a child.
He's right. I've tried.
É, parece que o Max tentou vender coisas que são
What was your
gratuitas.
book about again?
Emetics, the handbook for multicolored happiness? It's about everything and nothing at all. Oh,
What's this prismatology nonsense really about?
all it is the total reawakening of mind, body, and spirit in a rainbow of true bliss. Ah.
I'm really excited.
Uh-huh. And how do we do that?
Okay. Simply focus on the orange at the core of your spirit.
Okay. No, wait. Okay, now.
Shift your consciousness to the ultraviolet.
Doing that?
Mix it with the indigo of your imagination, and then let it slide down the rainbow of your hopes and dreams.
Wow, I can't believe it was so simple.
Nossa, foi realmente.
How do you stay in business?
With the magic of volume and free delivery.
You can have all the colors delivered to your home for no green.
I don't get it!
Show us a magic trick, Hugh Bliss.
Magic is easy when the colors of your soul are...
Yeah, less chatter, more magic.
Okay, how about I disappear?
Well, your mind reading is obviously still working.
It is! Now watch me as I vanish. Except you won't be able to watch me because I'll be gone.
Certo. Bem, e o Bliss sumiu e ele voltou.
Hi, Hugh Bliss.
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
Can you disappear again? Up? Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Tá certo, agora vamos para o Bosco. Já que eles já viu que o Bliss está aqui na cidade também, pode ir para o Bosco.
What's shaking, Bosco?
Greetings, comrades Dog and Rabbit.
I'm having trouble placing the accent this month. Mid-Atlantic states? The San Fernando Valley?
I get more of a vague Baltic vibe. Something in a light Czech pattern.
Ha ha! Comrade Maximilian makes the funny joke. I am Vladimir Ilyevich Baskovorsky, Russian proprietor of Workers' Glorious Warehouse of Inconvenience, no?
No.
But now I make new start in America, which I love. So is no need to aiming sophisticated targeting equipment at me.
Tá certo, agora vamos tentar descobrir porque o Bosco está se fazendo
What's with
de
the Soviet
russo.
bloc, Bosco?
Is perfectly natural, comrades. I work with your American government in spirit of glasnost. They know.
Who knows what?
The feds, man. Uncle Sam. The government's watching us all the time.
So that's why I always feel an overbearing presence just out of my field of vision, watching and judging my every move.
That's me, Max.
Isso,
Why is the government spying on you, Bosco?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I know too much.
Just humor the poor guy, Max.
But I make new start in America, which I love. So there's no need to target me.
I suppose you've got some ridiculously complex whirligig to defend yourself against the feds?
It's the people, comrades. Workers will overthrow fascist regime.
What about us loafers?
All are welcome. Come day of victory, workers will unite to bring downfall of corrupt administration. We will number in tens of millions.
That's a lot of Bolsheviks.
No, it's all true. Plus, I'm working on a satellite missile defense system.
Missile defense system? Isn't that more than a little bit overkill?
Yet, we are strong like bear against attack. I'm working on modifying BTA's Part 2.
Your anti-delivery system?
That's right. It was already programmed to keep people from delivering goods to the store, so I just went into the database and changed beef jerky to intercontinental ballistic missiles.
So now anyone can just deliver a blimp load of beef jerky to your store without fear of reprisal?
It's small price to pay for freedom.
Tell us about that missile defense system again.
I'm working on modifying BTAC. Once I get funding for it, it'll be able to shoot down any ICBM.
Certo, então o Bosco tá comprando a área do governo, fingindo ser um pulso, e ele desenvolveu um equipamento de antimísseis praticamente.
Something in here smells like fermented hate.
It's like sweaty jockstraps soaked in boiled cabbage with a dash of sulfur.
Keep it down, guys. You're scaring off the other customers.
What other customers? Max and I are always the only ones in here.
It's good thing. Merchandise is always available.
Coming in here is like visiting old friends.
Some of these cereal boxes are from the McKinley administration.
I carved our initials in one of the weenies, so we'll be best friends forever, Sam.
When's the last time you cleaned out the weenie rotisserie?
Needs no cleaning. Adds vintage flavor to tasty friends.
Tá certo. Então, por algum motivo o Bosco tem salsichas antigas dentro da máquina.
We want to buy something.
Da is evil but necessary private enterprise.
What do you got?
His most glorious invention, comrades, is useful for, how you say, questioning.
Questioning.
His truth serum makes easy even the most difficult, how you say, interrogation.
Interrogation.
Truth serum? Is this another one of your half-baked, overpriced gimmicks, or does it actually work?
Both will make anyone get rid of inhibitions and telling, how you say, complete and honest truth.
Your accent sucks. Hey, it's already working.
Certo.
We'd like that truth serum, Comrade Boscovich.
Is good. Price is 867.5309 rubles.
How much is that in real money?
$100 million.
I think your rate of exchange is a little off, Boscovorsky.
Fall of Berlin Wall brings great strength to our economy.
Certo.
Nothing for us right now. See you later, Bosco.
He's no Bosco, comrades. He's only loyal worker Boscovorsky, who is no threat to glorious American government whatsoever.
Certo, então Bosco ele tem um solo da verdade custando mais ou menos 100 milhões de dólares. Eu não faço nem ideia de como a gente vai conseguir esse dinheiro até agora. Na verdade sei, mas não quero estragar a surpresa no momento. Mas o que dá pra fazer com 100 milhões de dólares? Realmente, o que dá pra fazer com 100 milhões de dólares? Eu não sei o que dá pra fazer com 100 milhões de dólares. Certo, vamos pro escritório. Vamos dar uma olhada se não tem nada pra pegar aqui no escritório. Mas, deixa eu ver. Tem aqui a televisão.
My fellow Americans, we must remember to live life to the fullest and keep joy in our hearts. To that end, I have introduced mandatory psychological examinations to guarantee that all citizens meet the minimum required level of joy and goodwill.
He's like a kinder, gentler Mussolini.
O pior que ele tá tipo literalmente tá sendo autoritário para todo mundo viver bem. Que estranho, não é?
Anybody home? Guess not.
Agora, como a gente sempre se lembra, aqui atrás dessa porta sempre tem as lembranças do que aconteceu no último caso. Vamos ver o que aconteceu com a gente tem de lembrança do último caso.
It's our favorite shifty card cheat, Leonard Steak Charmer.
How you doing, Leonard? Good, good.
Por algum motivo, o Leonard está aqui preso ainda no nosso escritório, por razões para saber por quê, né?
Our Thugs and Hoodlums file cabinet is almost full.
Can I help it if I come from a large family?
Então o que a gente veio aqui fazer no escritório, então, sendo do número de telefone que a gente pegou anteriormente. Tá bom.
Hello, constituents. This is your president. When I took office 3 years ago, I made a solemn promise to help you, the American people. Now, thanks to your collective short-term memory, I can say that I've delivered on that promise.
Esperto. Vamos fazer utilizando a curta memória que o povo tem. Ele simplesmente falou que fez as coisas que ele tinha prometido. Agora a gente usa o telefone.
Who are you calling, Sam?
The White House.
White House, Agent Superball speaking.
Hello, please hold.
Roger that.
Our phone bill is sure going to be expensive this month.
It's okay, Max. I've been paying them out of your retirement fund.
Hello. Is anyone there?
Bem, o que ele só vai fazer? Bem, se o Superball é a única pessoa que está cuidando da porta e não posso dizer, e ele precisa ficar com o telefone na ligação esperando alguém responder, então isso quer dizer que não tem ninguém guardando a porta principal. Então isso quer dizer que não podemos entrar na casa branca. Vamos lá para a casa
We're
branca.
off to the White House.
Oh boy!
Não pode ver. O Superball tá aqui, ó, esperando alguém responder. E vai ficar aí para sempre, eu acho. Vai, a gente entra na casa verde como fosse nada. Se é tão bom, né? Se é tão seguro, se fosse tão fácil assim invadir a casa
Now, a
branca.
lot of these same folks will say that we're wrong for introducing this federal pudding embargo. They envy our freedom. I ask you, what have they got to hide? Unless they're secretly sitting on stockpiles of pudding, and oh yes, we will find them. They've got nothing to be afraid of. So in conclusion, America, get your back up off the wall. Dance, come on, marzipan, and good night.
It's worse than we thought, Max. He's crazier than a caffeine-addled dingo in an Adelaide maternity ward.
I think he makes a lot of good points. Those puddings are trying to steal our jobs. And I especially like how he does that spinny thing with his eyes.
By the whiskey-soaked beard of Ulysses S. Grant, that's it. The president's not crazy. He's been hypnotized. We've got to snap him out of it, Max, and pronto.
How do we do that again?
We hit him over the head, like we do with all hypnotized people.
Oh, yeah! Oh, no.
É. Bem, a gente precisa de alguma forma bater na cabeça do presidente. Só que tem uma pessoa que é o agente Chuckles, parece, que tá na nossa frente e não vai deixar a gente fazer as coisas
Hey,
que a gente quer.
do you work here?
What tipped you off?
We're freelance police, buddy. This is a national emergency.
And we don't appreciate your sassy mouth.
Conditions for new White House pet are down the hall.
This can only end in violence.
This guy's voice sounds familiar. Do you recognize him, Max?
Half the time, I don't even recognize you, Sam.
I'm over here, little buddy.
Who said that?
Do I know you from somewhere?
Yeah, I'm that voice in the back of your head that tells you to mind your own business.
The veiled threats, the surly tone. I've got it. You're that pit boss from the Toy Mafia.
I smell a conspiracy.
You smell a nosy dog who's going to get smacked if he don't stop asking questions.
Certo, então, quem não se lembra, ele é aquele urso que era chefe da Toy Mafia, o subchefe deles. Como pode ver, então, dá pra ver que o último caso, por algum motivo, tem alguma relação com o que tá acontecendo com esse caso agora.
What's the Toy Mafia got to do with the Secret Service?
What Toy Mafia?
Oh, he's good, Sam.
The Orso Nostra, the sacred organization you inducted me and Max into in a time-honored ceremony.
The one that we infiltrated, repeatedly duped, and then blew up in a fiery explosion of death and property damage.
I was going to casually forget to mention that part, Max.
That's a very entertaining story, chowderheads. Now, run along and play whilst I protect the leader of our country.
I think somebody may have hypnotized the president while you weren't looking. You, perhaps.
Very funny.
What do you do around here?
I give out free t-shirts to the visitor who asks the dumbest question of the day. Please accept my apologies, but we're all out of Husky Boys sizes.
Ooh, double burn!
I thought you were on my side, Max.
I just call him like I see him, Sam.
You're the president's personal bodyguard?
You catch on quick.
We need to have a private meeting with the president. National security.
Go right ahead.
I meant private, as in wait outside and we'll call you when we need you.
And national security, as in we need to clobber the president on the head to break his hypnotic trance.
Your gift for subterfuge is uncanny, Max.
And that's uncanny as in you two try anything and I'll plug you.
What's behind that door?
It's a private club for people who aren't annoying me. You two ain't invited.
Should we pummel him together, Sam, or would you rather take turns?
We can create a national security incident after we've saved the president, Max. You're always with the president?
Even when he's got a, you know...
Always. I never leave his side.
Your codependency sickens me.
And it sickens me in exactly the same way, doesn't it, Max? I mean, Sam.
Isso. Certo, então não dá pra fazer muita coisa enquanto a gente vai. Enquanto ele estiver aqui é bem difícil, porque se descobrir alguma forma de fazer ele sair perto do presidente, senão a gente está ferrado.
Amazing how often I needed in this job.
Dá pra ver o detalhe do globo, tendo ênfase nos Estados Unidos. Não sei se dá pra ver o vídeo aqui, mas olhando aqui, pode ver o símbolo da área americana com, não sei se isso aqui é um cigarro, um maço de dinheiro e gasolina, duas maiores coisas que representam o norte-americano. Então acho que não tem nada pra fazer, preciso tentar entrar aqui nessa sala, essa área de guerra.
No one enters the war room. That's it. You two are coming with me. And stay out. Now I have to get back to the president. He's not supposed to be alone.
Excuse me.
Hello.
Oh, welcome, Governor Whizzer. The president has been waiting for you.
Governor Whizzer?
Hey, who better to run a state than a washed-up, urination-loving former child star?
No one.
Hello. This is the
Aí eles têm, por parece, eles se encontrou de volta o Soda Poppers, o Pomelo Luiz, e por algum motivo ele se tornou governador. Nossa, quanta coisa aconteceu desde a última vez que a gente viu eles. Foi nos pilotos 2 lá do Estúdios TV.
No, sir. I said soda abuse. It's a very important issue.
Was I? No comprende, son.
But I'm speaking English.
Ah, are you two fellas the interpreters? It's about time. Darndest thing, we just had a couple imposters in here. Dead ringers for you two.
Were they walking around examining everything and engaging everyone in pointless conversations?
Those are the ones.
Those accursed clones. When will their devilish mimicry end?
Help me out with this here potentate, would you? Can't understand a dang word.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't even have an accent.
No momento, por favor. Impatient little guy, ain't he?
Nossa, esse presidente, cara, não consegue entender nada praticamente. Deixa eu ver como
What's new, Whizzer?
That's Governor Whizzer, thank you very much.
What are you the governor of?
The 51st and greatest state, West Dakota. Don't you guys read the papers?
Just the funnies.
You mean the obituaries, Max.
Potato, potato.
We're a young state, but with our own rich traditions that make us a distinct tourist destination, apart from the north and south.
Tá pouco, então quer dizer que o governador Luiz é governador de West Dakota. Da Dakota do Leste, sendo que só existe Dakota do Norte e Dakota do Sul. Ai ai.
How did you get into politics?
I won the election. It was a very close race, but I totally won the popular vote.
Was it a runoff election? You see what I did there? Runoff? 'Cause he's Whizzer?
You're still the master of 4th grade gutter humor, Max. What were your qualifications for office?
I'm a television celebrity.
Now there's a platform I can get behind.
What brings you to the Oval Office?
I'm trying to build up nationwide support for the MRSAPP.
Who's Mr. Sap? And why didn't you want me to know you were talking about him? I can spell, you know.
It's the Mount Rushmore Soda Abuse Prevention Program. It's totally changed my life. I've been carbonation-free for over 4 weeks now.
Certo.
Tell us about the MRSAPP. Be brief.
I started the Mount Rushmore Soda Abuse Prevention Program after I became governor to help people get flat like me. But if we can't get federal funding, people all over the Dakotas are going to get right back on the pop.
I don't work 8 hours a day, 6 days a week just to throw my money away for some washed-up soda junkies with no sense of self-control.
You don't have any money, Max.
Oh, right. Never mind. Good luck with that, Wiz.
Certo, então como pode ver, o Wiz começou programa para controlar o excesso de consumo de refrigerantes, já que pelo passado dele ele desenvolveu certo
So
vício.
you really kicked the soda habit, huh?
And how? Back when I was on the pop, I was in a real downward spiral. That endless cycle of always looking for my next fizz, then having to take time out for number 1. Then I saw that documentary about Peanut Franklin, and it convinced me I didn't want to be just another self-destructive former child star.
Peanut Franklin, the lovable star of mixed nuts who was found in a seedy Hollywood motel room dead of anaphylactic shock?
What you mean you ain't got no jelly?
Still too soon, Max.
Certo. Então podemos ver que o Wiz ele é o psicólogo da
Ready to
Sota.
interpret for you.
Don't tell me! The president needs the interpreter.
What did he say, Sam?
I'm speaking English. I don't even have an accent.
Can't understand a word.
Tá bom.
See you around, Wizard.
Então vamos ser agora o intérprete do presidente. Porque por algum motivo ele
Good
precisa
day,
de alguém.
Mr. President.
We come in peace, as far as you know.
Oh, finally! The interpreters! Where have you been?
Certo, vamos começar.
We're ready to interpret for you.
All right, let's get this party started.
Mr. President, my fellow Americans, I come to warn you about a serious epidemic facing our country. The scourge of soda abuse. Many former popheads like myself found ourselves in the endless cycle of addiction and elimination until we believed there was no hope.
I don't know what you're saying, son, but you're selling it, boy. Good job.
I ask you, how long can this epidemic continue?
What was that?
He said,
Aqui.
what's a guy got to do to get a drink around here?
Aha, I know what you need. An ice cold orange sugar fizz. I swear by him.
No, that's not what I want at all. I must resist. But I am thirsty, and just one couldn't hurt.
Frosty cold and so delicious.
All the progress I've made. They were about to give me my 5-week pin.
I almost feel bad about this.
I don't have a conscience, Sam. What's your excuse?
Oh, blessed angels of carbonation, fill me with your syrupy nectar.
Ew!
Yeah, now I'm not so much guilty as repulsed.
Keep it coming. More! I need more! I need a bathroom! Which way is the bathroom?
Certo, ele tá perguntando para que o banheiro, para do banheiro. Então, não sei se você tentou entrar na sala de guerra e a gente foi imediatamente expulso. Então, se a gente mandar ele para a sala de guerra...
Which way is the war room?
It's that door right over there. But I don't...
Oh, thank you.
Where do you think you're going?
I've got to get in there! Bad!
We've got a priority red number 2 here in the Oval Office.
No, it's just number one.
Escorting the suspect to holding cell for interrogation? Come with me, sir.
But it'll only take a second. Please, let me go!
That was fun! Okay, now I didn't catch all that. What did he say?
Certo, então como pode ver, agora que estamos sem o segurança, pra ficar de olho, a gente pode socar a cabeça do presidente e acabar com o caso.
Now it's time for some checks and balances, freelance police style. Max, will you do the honors?
Gladly.
Look it, fellas! My fingertips look like little tadpoles!
Oh!
They just don't make these guys like they used to.
That's no guy, Max. It's a damned ugly puppet.
Ah, the drawstring in his back should have been our first clue.
Our first clue should have been the swirly eyes. But, silly me, I thought hypnotizee, not hypnotizer.
What?
Yes, an ingenious device being used to hypnotize the TV-watching public. But who was controlling him?
Gonna take days to get that smell out of the interrogation room. What? What have you done?
He was like that when we got here.
Sam did it!
So these two numbskulls managed to off the president.
It was a deep tissue massage gone horribly wrong. Ninjas.
Sam did it!
Still, ratings from the last State of the Union address were even lower than reruns of Midtown Cowboys. I didn't expect to have to replace the president so soon. Now that these idiots have forced my hand...
we're standing right here.
We can hear everything you're saying.
It's time for a leader the people will have to listen to. Agents Jackson, Burr, and DeGambe, we are moving the timeline forward. Commence phase 2 of the operation. I'll prepare the new candidate.
Oh, meu Deus.
Quite the reaction I would have expected from a Secret Service agent discovering two people over the decapitated body of the president.
What do you think this fake body is made of? Can I keep it?
No time for that now, Max. We've got to stop the... Wait, what's that noise? Blessed scuba diving Buddha on a banana boat with cocktail onions and a map to the stars' homes.
Yeah!
They've reanimated America's most beloved president.
I always thought Taft was shorter.
Not Taft, you deficient.
My fellow Americans, I am Abraham Lincoln. As you know by now, your president was recently murdered by two mysterious interpreters. But turn not to fear and despair. I have returned to guide us through this troubled time. A vote for me is a vote for Abraham Lincoln.
I'll get it!
What's that? Uh-huh. Lincoln Memorial. Right. Hydraulic motors and robotic implants. Yes. Okay. I see. We're on it.
Wrong number?
That was the commissioner, Max. If this new Mecha Lincoln wins the emergency election, the nefarious forces controlling him will have unchecked power to destroy the entire free world.
I hate when they do that.
That's why one of us is going to have to run against him.
You got to answer the phone.
Okay, fair's fair. Max, we're going to make you the next president of the United States.
Yes!
Como pode ver o detalhezinho lá, mais uma estrela, porque surgiu o status da Dakota do Leste. E agora ele tem que fazer de alguma forma que o Max, praticamente um sociopata, seja eleito presidente dos Estados Unidos. Contra o grande presidente americano Abraham Lincoln. Que divertido vai ser.
Who do you like in the election?
My money's on Lincoln. Lincoln's on my money.
Clever.
Deixa eu ver conversar com aqui.
Mr. Lincoln, as a candidate for office, my pal Max would like to engage in a thoughtful discussion of the key issues.
Followed by a round of spiteful mudslinging.
I see. Well, this is a bit irregular. As you're well aware, I'm the most beloved president in history. So I just assumed I'd be running unopposed.
Oh, no, you didn't. You ain't all that.
I freed the slave.
I was star of a popular television sitcom.
I'm on the penny.
I was on TV.
Now, gentlemen, we can resolve this like adults through moderate reasoned debate.
Very well, then.
In the spirit of democracy, I say, bring it.
And it's a beautiful day on the White House lawn as we bring you the first in a series of debates for this emergency election for U.S. President. In the Republican corner, we have the giant animated statue of Abraham Lincoln. And representing the Random Violence and Destruction Party, there is the hyperkinetic, rabbit-like creature known as Max. Acting as completely impartial moderator for the debates will be Sam. The candidates are ready, so let's listen in.
Certo, então o Sam tem que fazer as perguntas e o Max tem que. E aí tem que de alguma forma fazer com que o Max tenha. Ganhe alguma vantagem. Então,
Contestants, it's time for our lightning round. Mr. Lincoln, I'm going to name some of the tough issues facing our country today. I'd like you to sum up your stand on those issues in a few concise words.
Well, all right. I'm afraid this will have to be completely off the top of my head, as I have nothing prepared.
How do you plan to solve the problem of toxic waste?
I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
And Lincoln is once again using his trusted campaign slogan, which is pleasing the crowd, but having no effect on his poll ratings.
Where do you stand on religion and schools?
I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
Lincoln pulls out his trusted catchphrase for this election, which delights the crowd, but seems to have no effect on the polls.
How would you describe your tax plan?
I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
And Lincoln dodges the question by pulling out his trusty campaign slogan, which pleases the crowd but has no effect on the polls.
Certo, então dá pra ver que ele só responde de uma coisa.
Keep 'em coming.
Só
I'm ready for anything.
Só frase de efeito dele.
Mr. Lincoln, perhaps you'd like to speak about the importance of family values.
Of course. A strong family unit is the rock upon which our society is built. It's easy today, in this age of your blinged-out horseless carriages and racy daguerreotype magazines, to believe that honesty and fidelity are outdated concepts. But I stand proud. I have been completely faithful to my lovely wife, Mary Todd, for over 70 years. I've never even looked at another woman.
Como pode ver pelos valores familiares, ele é bem firme e fiel.
Mr. Lincoln, the networks are looking for a soundbite. Would you care to share a few words with us?
Thank you. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come. Today is the day we return America to greatness. I stand here at the steps of the White House, not above the people, but with the people. Only one man can lead the nation through this troubled time. I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man. The time to act is now. Thank you.
I said basically the same thing.
Certo, então esse é o discurso, então daí você já tá vendo, mas eu tenho que fazer. Então vamos ver como.
Greetings, miserable proles. People of Earth, your day of reckoning is at hand. Greetings, miserable proles. People of Earth, your day of reckoning is at hand. This election reminds me of a droll story. It seems Chester A. Arthur and the Pope were kayaking down the Amazon one day. Suddenly, a tiny kangaroo fish swims up the Pope's and lodges itself in his. Arthur grabs the Pope's pliers and swelled up like a melon. And the Pope says, "Thanks. Last time that happened, McKinley wanted to." No, wait. I think I told it wrong.
Então pode ver, Max fez uma piada bem amorosa, sem de palavrões.
I believe in the ideal of a global community, where America is but a small part. We must set aside our differences and work with our fellow nations, all united towards one goal: the complete and utter annihilation of the godless Belgians.
Então, O objetivo do Max é simplesmente unir todo mundo
I
para
want to
bater
see
nos
a return
belgas.
to the prosperity of the America we once knew. A chicken in every pot and vice versa. If elected, I promise a return to a happier time in America's past. The days when giant thunder lizards marched over the fern-covered marshes of the Midwest, preying on the upstart mammals.
Ou seja, ele quer trazer todo mundo de volta para Idades da Pedra.
I'm a uniter, not a divider. I foresee an America under one rule, an iron-fisted rule. One rabbit, one law. Let your neighbors know that dissent will not be tolerated. All hail Max.
Max quer estabelecer também uma
I have
ditadura.
a dream, America. It starts out where I'm in an all-nude production of Death of a Salesman on Ice, but I haven't studied and I can't remember my lines. Suddenly, it begins to rain marshmallows, but that's okay because trees are made of graham crackers and chocolate bars are the official currency. I believe that by working together, we can make that dream a reality.
Eu já não sei o que é isso aqui.
That is all. Stay frosty, America.
Certo, então como pode ver, aí você tem que fazer de alguma forma com que a popularidade do Lincoln caia, porque o Max está longe de ser uma pessoa carismática no momento.
It's the cue cards for Lincoln's speech. I'm glad that I've been given one more life to
Então,
give
tá
for my
vendo?
country.
Como pode ver, essa é a frase que ele está sempre usando. Então, se aí trocar as
Two
placas,
wrongs don't make a right.
that you wrong don't make a right. Então, aí só
It's
precisa.
time for another in this ongoing series of debates between Abraham Lincoln and Max.
Então, aí só precisa
We
descobrir
turn
uma
you over
forma.
to our impartial moderator, Sam.
Então, aí sabe que uma das perguntas ele vai acabar respondendo tem que fazer com que a frase que ele lê agora seja muito,
Mr. Lincoln, I'd like
muito
you
mal
to tell the voters
interpretada.
your stand on some of the tough issues.
Então,
Very well.
acho que isso aqui tem que ser.
Where do you stand on religion and schools?
Two wrongs don't make a right.
Did we hear that right? Lincoln just came down against both religion and education. Wow, that's gotta hurt him in the polls.
Aí, como pode ver, caiu um pouco a popularidade do Lincoln e foi para o Max. Então quer dizer que tudo que estiver nessa parte aqui, o Lincoln vai acabar lendo e falando, independente se esteja certo ou errado.
I'm glad that I've been given one more life to give for my country.
Mas só tem essas duas placas, então eles têm que procurar por mais placas para fazer o Lincoln falar a coisa errada. Aí, como pode ver, tipo, ele conseguiu com essa frase 2 errado, não faz um
Where we
certo.
going, Sam?
Se aplicado como resposta para a pergunta sobre religião e educação, dá para ser bem mal
Back to the
interpretado.
office.
Então a gente precisa seguir essa lógica. Então a gente primeiro tem que... A gente vai aqui no fundo e tem... Dá pra ver que tem alguns posters aqui. Esse é um deles que a gente... Um dos cartazes que a gente tem que pegar.
Give me all you got. It's the Army's new recruiting slogan.
That's a lot better than their old one. What are you, chicken? Gonna cry now, baby?
Apparently, there's no room in the military budget for quality adhesives.
Então a gente pode pegar o pôster aqui. Esse é útil para a nossa campanha. Então a gente volta lá. A Rio Bliss. Não sei se vocês vão perceber, mas Rio Bliss tem um cartaz lá. Que ele entrega a desgraça, né? Free Delivery, se não me engano. Então a gente vai até aqui. Até essa placa aqui, Free Home Delivery, é justamente essa placa.
Hey, free home delivery sign.
The sign's not free, but oh, my book is.
Certo, então dá pra ver que a gente não pode pegar enquanto o Hugh Bliss estiver aqui. Então,
Hi, I'm Hugh Bliss.
essa missão é realmente simples, é só fazer com que ele saia do lugar.
Okay.
E aí a gente pega a placa enquanto ele está fora.
Hey, a free home delivery sign.
Pronto. E aí a gente já conseguiu mais 2 novos cartazes, na qual a gente tem que combinar com as perguntas que a gente vai fazer na Casa Branca. Então vamos voltar para a Casa Branca, colocar esses 2 cartazes.
Where are we going, Sam?
We're off to the White House.
Oh boy!
A gente vai aqui na frente. qual cartaz. Colocar Free Home Delivery, até a frente do cartaz.
Free home delivery.
E aí ele vai estar lendo e falando sobre isso. Então, let's talk about issues. Agora sobre o problema de lixo tóxico.
How do you plan to solve the problem of toxic waste?
Free home delivery.
Ooh, an effective but very controversial proposal from candidate Lincoln. And the crowd did not like that idea one bit. Let's see how it affected the polls.
Imagina ouvir isso, receber lixo tóxico de graça do governo na sua casa ainda. Que maravilha de mundo seria isso, né? Certo, então a gente coloca essa carta aqui. Tô bugando aqui um momento. Pega esse cartaz aqui, coloca aqui.
Give me all you got.
Então a gente coloca a conversa com o Lucas de novo.
How would you describe your tax plan?
Give me all you got.
And candidate Lincoln has proposed one shocker of an economic strategy, which even Democrats are calling a trifle excessive. That had to have hurt him in the polls.
Assim como brasileiros, todo mundo sabe, como ninguém gosta de pagar imposto, principalmente quando o pessoal fala que vai entregar tudo. E daí quer que a gente dê tudo imposto para ele. Então dá para entender porque isso pode expelir a reputação dele. Só que tem um problema, a gente acabou a pergunta. A única coisa que sobrou aqui é sobre os valores familiares dele e sobre o discurso dele.
Time out. Max has to visit the little candidate's room.
I'm drunk with power, but it just goes right through me.
Então como a gente pode resolver esse problema? Lembra que a Shibu tá levando, como posso falar, uma agência de encontro para ela? Então a gente pode pegar vantagem. Então a gente coloca um inseto para escutar.
Mr. Lincoln, would you like to say a few words to the audience?
Thank you. This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come. Today is the day we return America to greatness. I stand here at the steps of the White House, not above the people, but with the people. Only one man can lead the nation through this troubled time. I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man. The time to act is now. Thank you.
I've heard better addresses from the 411 operator.
What did you just say?
Hey, Lincoln! Captain Ahab called. He wants his beard back.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
Save it for the debate, Max. Time out. Max has a therapist's appointment he can't miss.
I think we're on the verge of a real breakthrough.
Certo, então vou pegar o inseto aqui. A gente pegou o inseto. Agora a gente faz o que? Aí tem que ir até o escritório. A gente tem que ir até o escritório aqui.
Where are we going, Sam?
E visitar Silo.
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
Essa parte também é uma solução muito difícil de você conseguir produzir de boa. Talvez porque eu que a primeira frase dela, que nunca fala mais ou menos como expert, que é a descrição mais ou menos do Abe Lincon, é meio difícil você conseguir relacionar os dois assim. Ou pelo menos tive dificuldade, eu fico nisso acontecendo.
Hey, Sybil, how goes the dating game?
Computer-generated love is in the air.
Aqui, ó.
What are you looking for in a date again?
I would love to meet a tall, older man with a good career.
How's business?
Slow right now, but those applications are going to start coming in at any moment.
How does this dating service work again?
People submit applications listing their good traits and what they're looking for. Once we've found a match, you call your date and agree on a time and place.
See you around, Sybil.
You boys want to try the dating scene again?
No thanks. Last time was too horrifying.
Just drop an application in there if you change your mind.
Agora só não lembro porque a gente precisa pegar. Precisa preencher algum formulário. A minha dúvida tá, será que a gente tem que ir pro escritório e ligar pra ela? Porque eu me lembro que tinha que fazer. Parece que tinha que fazer mais alguma coisa, só que era só conversar com ela. Deixa eu ver esse escritório aqui.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Mr. Pizza, 2 medium pineapple and asbestos pies, please. Oh, yeah? Well, same to you, jerk.
What'd he say?
Thank you, and have a nice day.
Eu não sei se dá pra fazer.
Who are you calling, Sam?
The White House.
This is Abraham Lincoln.
I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man.
What? I, Abraham Lincoln? Is this one of those identity theft schemes I keep hearing about?
Não.
Wrong number.
Acho que. Ou será que tem. Será que é. Tem que colocar o inseto na Cíbel, pegar a fala e ligar pra Casa Branca? Será que era esse o objetivo? E aí que tinha que fazer alguma coisa. Parece que tem que fazer alguma coisa que eu não me lembro agora que era.
I wonder what future archaeologists will learn from our mode.
That you can watch 250 channels.
Go ahead, next caller. You're on Love Talk with Dr. Feelnice.
Hey, keep away from my intercom.
Deixa eu colocar então. Implemento de serviço aqui. Vamos ver se é alguma coisa.
Okay, here's what she said.
Meter maid? Nah. Movie industry executive? Done that already. Hey, this looks good. Shuttle pre-flight analyst. Oh, it's part-time only.
Thank you, sir.
Ou será que tem alguma coisa da Casa Branca que precisava pegar? Vou ver aqui no mailbox.
Tampering with the mail is a federal offense, punishable by fine and imprisonment.
As we found out after the incident with the garden hose. Ah, memories.
Então não tem nada pra fazer aqui. Vou tentar ligar a Casa Branca e ver se o Zumbi certo tá em alguma coisa. Aqui o telefone.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Casa
The
Branca.
White House.
Meter maid? Nah. Movie industry executive? Done that already. Hey, this looks good. Shuttle pre-flight analyst. Oh, it's part-time only.
What? Who is this?
Certo, não é. Então deve ser alguma coisa que eu tenho que fazer na Casa Branca que eu tô achando. Vamos mostrar como já faz um tempo que eu não jogo esse jogo, nem me lembro mais como resolve esse puzzle. E até essa parte eu consigo me lembrar, eu me lembro que pra resolver a parte do derrubar ele pelos povos familiares, eu tenho que fazer com que de alguma forma ele e a Cíbel tenham um encontro. Então vamos entrar na Casa Branca e ver se dá. Deve ter alguma coisa na Casa Branca que eu não vi antes. National Budget.
Step away from the national budget, sir. That's for the president's eyes only.
Tá. pode pegar.
That ribbon is classified, sir. Presidents only.
Tá, então qualquer coisa que a gente possa tocar é só o presidente que pode pegar. Ah, já sei o que eu posso fazer. Já que era isso que eu tenho. Daqui dá pra usar o telefone. Acho que não dá pra usar o telefone. Acho que eu vou ter que procurar, porque eu não lembro como resolve essa coisa agora.
Hey, this phone only takes Susan B. Anthony dollars.
It must be one of those stupid 555 phones.
Yes, actually. 555-1984.
Eu acho que não dá pra usar. Inseto naquele telefone.
Hey, this phone only takes Susan... Yes, actually.
Tá, não dá. Então... Certo. Então, o inseto tem que ser usado... na Abe Lincon, será?
It's the severed head of the president.
I yearn to hold it aloft and turn giant sea atrocities to stone.
You're thinking of Medusa's head.
Oh yeah, I always get those two heads confused.
Ah, aqui tem um flyer. Nem tinha então
It's Lincoln's campaign flyer. I want you, honest, dedicated, over a century of experience. Abraham Lincoln is your man.
Certo, então a gente tem que pegar isso passível para se apaixonar pelo Lincoln. E a gente usa o inseto para pegar a frase do Lincoln novamente.
This is a date that will be America.
Vou pulando os três, porque esse é óbvio. Aí pega o inseto. A gente vai pro escritório e entregar o flyer para Civil. Aí assim eu pedi para ligar para ele ligar e aí tu usa o inseto para passar por ele.
Back to the office.
Shotgun!
Esse aí para Civil então. Deixa eu entregar aqui o Date Service Box aqui.
What's this? A new application?
Yeah, it's for a friend of ours.
Let's see. Not the Abraham Lincoln. He's tall, distinguished, loves the theater. He sounds perfect.
That chump doesn't have half my cute, fluffy marketability.
Do you think your computer can find him a date?
Computer, nothing. This guy sounds perfect for me. Oh, but he didn't leave his phone number. Next time you see him, give him my number. I'd love to meet him.
Tá, então agora a gente pode ligar para Civil e fingir que a gente é Abraham Lincoln, usando o inseto. Pode. Agora a gente pega o inseto aqui, o inseto e o telefone aqui.
Who are you calling, Sam?
Sybil.
Hello? Abe? Is that you?
Certo, agora a gente tem que escolher as frases corretas.
I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man.
Oh, well, Mr. President, it's just such an honor to talk to you. I saw your application and I was wondering, would you like to go out sometime?
I stand here at the steps of the White House.
So, a long-distance relationship wouldn't work? Is that what you're saying? Fine then. Call me when you're ready to commit.
Certo, então deslizei. Aí essa parte é difícil porque é um pouco difícil porque você tem que saber quais são as frases que tem que ser usadas no momento certo.
Sybil.
Hello? Abe? Is that you?
Então a gente...
I, Abraham Lincoln, am that man.
Oh, well, Mr. President, it's just such an honor to talk to you. I saw your application and I was wondering, would you like to go out sometime?
This is a date that will be remembered for centuries to come.
Oh my, you are a charmer, aren't you? Well then, Mr. Rail Splitter, where would you like to meet?
I stand here at the steps of the White House.
At the White House, got it. What time should I meet you?
Time to act. Não.
The time to act is now.
Oh, I love that decisiveness. I'll rush right over.
I'm gonna slap you silly, you little punk.
What? I didn't catch that last part.
I will feast on your entrails and devour your soul.
What? Abe? What's going on?
See you soon. Gotta go.
Quase que nosso programa será estragado por causa disso.
So, to sum up, family values are the bedrock of this nation. Our fidelity, honesty, and loyalty to family is our most sacred asset as Americans.
Candidate Max, your rebuttal?
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Lincoln!
I believe we have a question in the audience from someone who is not Candidate Lincoln's wife.
Oh, hi, Sam. Hi, Max.
Greetings, random harlot.
Abe, I'm here. Are you ready for our date?
What? I've never seen this woman before in my life.
But on the phone, you sounded so eager to meet me.
Listen to me, America. I did not arrange a date with this woman.
Oh, so she's good enough to fool around with, but not to date?
Mr. Lincoln, I can't believe you're doing this to me.
E por que o Max ganhou por 39% dos votos?
The results from the emergency election are coming in, and it appears that former sitcom star Max has been elected President of the United States. In an unprecedented show of bipartisan solidarity, all of the country's political parties have desperately asked for a recount. Let's cut to the White House lawn to hear candidate Lincoln's address.
You've got to be me, you idiot.
Uh-oh.
He took the news much better than expected.
Democracy? I will make you all my hypnotic slaves.
Max, robotic Abe Lincoln will enslave the entire East Coast if we don't stop him.
Who cares? I'm the president of the U.S. Let's go bomb someone into oblivion.
Not just anyone, Max. Abe Lincoln must die.
E aí tá a frase do dia. Certo, acho que eu vou parar por aqui. Eu sei que só que ia dar o tempo suficiente para fazer tudo esse episódio, mas vou ter que deixar para depois, só para amanhã. Já tá às vezes já passou da hora, tá? Já deu mais do que 12 horas, deu mais do que 1 hora. Então eu vou dar uma parada por aqui mesmo. Aí a nossa próxima parte é a gente tentando derrubar agora o Abe Lincon. Vai ser fora que eu vim aqui, esse outro Abe Lincon, essa parte também demorava um pouco. Tipo, pô, se eu levar uns 15 minutos, talvez eu faça o Abe Lincon Must Die. E quem sabe eu continuo depois com... Talvez amanhã também eu faço junto o Realidade 2.0, que é o próximo episódio. Mas tudo bem, vamos ficar por aqui. Muito obrigado por assistirem. Fiquem em casa, lavem as mãos. Se tiver algum comentário, sugestão ou melhora para o live stream, por favor deixe nos comentários. Muito obrigado, falou pessoal, até mais.